Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. Well, the Bluegrass Theater Guild has an upcoming production of Footloose the musical taking place this weekend.
I know, it makes you want to get up and dance.
I know, right?
We were talking about that. Well, we are welcoming Anna Grace and Jake to WQYT this morning to tell us a little bit more. You guys, this is so cool. Everyone loves. I feel like if you haven't seen Footloose, you got to see it.
Absolutely.
And if you haven't, they should come to the musical, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us out here today.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about let's back up a little bit. Tell us about the Bluegrass Theater Guild.
Okay, so yeah, the Bluegrass Theater Guild is the community theater for the city of Frankfort, and in that any age group is able to be involved. We do kids shows.
Wow.
I mean, we have shows that feature adults and kids. And, you know.
It's running on their 41st year right now of
Yeah.
production.
Really?
So older than we've both been alive. So
Absolutely. And so, of course, you're putting on Footloose the musical. How long
Yes.
have you been practicing?
since May, I believe, we had auditions in
Yeah, like late April maybe?
late
even?
April,
Yeah.
May. So a couple months now in the works. And
Yeah, and we're just days away from
Yes,
the
yes.
big day. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, really
Awesome.
excited.
Tell us a little bit about Footloose. What's it about?
So for people who have seen the movie, this show is obviously based on the 1980s film Footloose, starring Kevin Bacon. And given that a lot of people tend to assume that it is a movie about a bunch of teenagers who want to dance, and the angry pastor of this small country town says no. And at its essence, yes, it is about that. But for people who see the show, they'll come to understand that this show deals heavily with themes of grief, loss, redemption. And it's ultimately a story about a small group of people wanting to move on from a past that has been bogging them down for years.
I'd say it's really a great combination of the exhilaration of youth mixed with wisdom of what it means to listen to one another and the power of forgiveness, really, and how the cast kind of works together to tell the story of this small town.
So tell us a little bit about the music.
Well,
Well, Footloose is really jam-packed with top hits. We have Holding Out for a Hero and Let's Hear It for the Boy. Just
a lot of Kenny Loggins.
Yes.
Okay.
Lots
Yeah.
of fun songs that the audience can really get into, and then some are thrown in there that help kind of tell the story of the character's journey in this tale too.
Who are you guys cast as?
All right, so I'm playing Ren, who was the character Kevin Bacon played in the original movie.
Okay, great.
And I see Ren sort of as a funny, smart, stubborn, rebellious type. He's the new kid who just moved to this small country town from Chicago and sees that a lot of stuff there is not like what he's used to, and he wants to change the ways of this small town that they've sort of been stuck in for years, not just for himself, but for the teenagers and the adults in this town who he can see are very unhappy with the current situation. And, given that, he's got a very good heart, and not everybody sees that, and because of that, he tends to get into a little bit of trouble, especially with the adults in town whose eyes always seem to be right on him and every little wrong thing he's doing. And when he develops a liking for the minister's daughter, Ariel, he falls into a bit more conflict. And, given all that, overall, he's a really fun character to play.
So should we assume you're Ariel?
I am playing
Awesome.
Ariel. Ariel's the Reverend's daughter in the story. She's very smart and also has a bit of a wild side, I'd say. She really understands the two different worlds that she kind of moves between in this show, being the minister's daughter and then also being just your average teenage girl. And with her relationships with Ren and with Chuck and her girlfriends, you really see how she kind of deals with grief in her own way and kind of moves through life with fun and laughter, and you also kind of learn that she has a bit more to her than seems to be on the surface. And she's overall very interesting to play, and she's a great character to get to know.
Oh my goodness. So tell us, how can we get tickets?
All right, so tickets are available at the door or online. They're $15, and that's at no extra cost if you order them online.
Perfect. And it's from the 22nd until the 25th, and you have several shows in between those days, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So our Thursday, Friday, Saturday shows are at 7 o'clock, or 7:30, sorry.
you're fine.
And our Sunday show is at 2 o'clock. And all of these are at the historic Bradford Hall at Kentucky State University.
In Frankfurt.
Awesome.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, sounds great. You guys, you sound like you have really encapsulated your characters. You really got a knack for your character.
Absolutely.
Have an awesome time, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. It's going to be an awesome show, and everyone should get their tickets.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.